Hi, I'm Arkush along with Eric Edholm. We're here for Pro Football Weekly with more exclusive NFL way we hear it news and analysis. And we do know that you're all wondering, we've heard, okay, there's going to be a deal. The lockout is almost over. Well, how did this happen so suddenly? Things didn't look good a couple days ago. Let's talk about the key issues and our understanding of how they've gotten settled. Now, first, Eric, total revenue split. They've gotten rid of credits off the top. Originally, after the credits, the players were getting about 51% of total revenue. We understand that they've now agreed to accept somewhere between 46.5% and 48%, depending on how revenues grow in the coming years.
Yeah, I've heard also the same thing. 47 to 48 is kind of where it's going to end up landing. So, you know, this is obviously a gain for the owners and an interesting situation if the game does grow, in fact, by a large margin.
A rookie wage scale is something the owners desperately wanted. The players were split. Some said, yeah, we understand it. Others said, no, it will hold down veteran salaries. The owners got their rookie wage scale, and the money that will be saved is not staying with the players.
Yeah, that's right. It sounds like it's going to be also the fifth year is going to go towards the players in terms of getting a potential opt-out in that fifth year and also getting a very competitive salary, possibly in the top 10 amongst their player position.
The players have been adamant about not wanting an 18-game schedule. We understand the owners have tabled that for the time being. It will come up again probably 2-3 years down the road.
You have to think it's inevitable. You have to think it's part of the game. And I think the players secretly would admit that it would help grow the game and grow revenue.
Free agency, we understand, will return to something close to what we had from 2006 through 2009, although one of the key issues remaining to be settled is the owners want the right of first refusal on 3 players this year in what will be an abnormal free agent season. Right now, they're still at odds on that one.
I think that's one of the things that's going to be the key to the Friday negotiations and what they end up doing with that. I don't know. Players have been adamant they don't want that.
Retired player benefits. They will get something called the Legacy Fund. We don't know how much is going to be in it. We do know it is all coming out of the players' share, a huge loss for the players on this one.
I agree. It's something that obviously we want to take care of the guys who came before them, but as far as where it comes from, that's where the players lose.
Supplemental revenue sharing between the high revenue owners and the low revenue owners. Nobody's discussing that. We don't know where that's at. That's being kept quiet. That'll probably happen at the owners' meetings next Thursday in Atlanta. And then the big one, folks, judicial oversight of this agreement. My sources are telling me the players have conceded it in exchange for what will be a panel of 3 retired judges now overseeing arbitration. You know, Eric, how did 3 judges treat the players in the 8th Appellate Court in St. Louis? I am shocked that the players would give this one up.
Yeah, 2 of them not so well in that one, and that really hurt them. But I mean, it's interesting. I mean, it's going to be one of those things that maybe this down the line ends up being one of the secret weapons, so to speak, that they've lost in this battle, and it could end up being one of the big hammers that the owners have gained.
It is the only thing that has given the players leverage and gains over the owners in the last 20 years. Apparently, the players are prepared to give it up. As all of this becomes final, and once we see it in writing and we can give you a real scorecard as to who won and who lost, we'll be back right here at ProFootballWeekly.com. And for the best in news and analysis on pro football, join us here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.